Not the reason for my confusion. Real-time environmental data suggests that the train station may no longer be in use.
Paimon! Who are you?
Don't worry. She's only sleeping. You must be the Traveler. She called your name repeatedly while attempting to battle her way through the blizzard. Newcomers to Snezhnaya struggle to adapt to the sheer cold at the best of times. Lately, even the locals are suffering, with a powerful monster having summoned a bitter snow. You two must be very important to one another. You should take more care not to—
Your eyes. Are you Conrian?
There are indeed some Conrians left in this world who survived the cataclysm. It would be unwise to interrogate my identity here. Focus your attention on your travel. We will meet again very soon.
The unidentified subject has now left the area. He appears to be an individual of great significance, but my search has yielded no relevant data. I will try searching the database again. Against the odds, your companion is safe and sound.
It's okay. Take it easy.
Pretty much the same as when we first got to Snezhnaya. Paimon must have got a cold. Wait, where did the jester go? Yep, the director of the Fatui. The Jester Piero. So, you met him?
The Jester must know everything about the Tsaritsa's plans. But there's no way he'd tell me just like that. We might well have ended up... Well, he was right about one thing. Right now, the most important thing for me...
He had no intention of explaining his motives, and he left...
Hey! What the... Who is that? It looks like... half a pair of goggles. How...
Snezhnaya was once the land of the Fae. There are many ancient creations here that I'm sure would broaden your mind further still.
Oh, wow! Well,
Goodwill detected. Instead of candy, perhaps...
Oh, that makes sense. Anyway, back to the Jester for a second. When he first showed up, he already knew Paimon's name. And he acted like he expected Paimon to know who he was. Paimon could tell that he was Conrian from his eyes. And he definitely seemed like someone pretty important. It was only later, after he rescued Paimon from the snow, that he properly introduced himself. Oh, seems unlikely. And after bringing Paimon here, he just stared out at the snow. Paimon didn't feel unsafe for...
Please allow me to interrupt. Fatui and director are unfamiliar terms. May I...
Wait, you've seriously never heard of the Fatui? Oh, they're like the Tsaritsa's inner circle. Really powerful people.
Understood. Since they hold elite positions and serve their god directly, it stands to reason that they would conduct themselves with due decorum. I am inclined to agree with your assessment, Miss Paimon. I did not detect any ill will from the gentleman in question.
Sorry, I shouldn't have. Paimon. Nope, the jester mentioned that the.
Oh, well, we were
Further information is required. At this point, however, do you remember what I said as we neared this location? I told you that this is a train station. While we can break through the blizzard and forge ahead by driving a train. That is the Snezhnayan way. There is a small town up ahead, which would be the perfect place for Miss...
Paimon thinks Goggles here makes a great point. Oh, come on. Don't worry.
Affirmative. Should you ever need my assistance during your future adventures, otherwise, I will remain silent to avoid causing any unnecessary distraction.
I'll keep this close.
Please confirm when you are ready to depart.
Maybe I wasn't meant for this world.
Heading north from here, we will soon arrive at... Wait, there's an error message. Could not detect clear track.
What exactly?
Brace for impact, friends! Preparing to enter... How strange. Not only was the station's status different from my records, but even the railroad.
Yeah. Thanks to your quick reflexes.
My sincere apologies for putting you in danger. Agreed. This is likely a consequence. Fortunately, our crash landing has at least brought up...
Here, Dick.
I can assure you, it certainly is. It seems our ill-fated train ride was a blessing in disguise. Rest assured that I will take you...
Emerge, right now. Emerge. Orders given. Orders received. Take a break.
I'll make sure
Tiresome. Welcome to the...
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward. Welcome to the...
Excuse me, is there an inn nearby?
I'm sorry, but they've all closed.
Sorry to interrupt. We're looking for a place to stay.
I can't even afford to warm my own house, let alone run a business.
Excuse us. Is there anywhere we can stay around these parts?
I'm afraid not. You'll have to try your luck somewhere else.
All we can do is wait for the next shipment of Kresnik Crystal to get here.
Hi there. Do you know if there are any inns still taking guests in this town?
Doubt it. They're probably all closed. No one has enough Kresnik Crystal to heat their own homes, let alone a business.
Oh, what a bummer.
I clocked you a while back. You adventurers or something? We don't get many tourists in inland Snezhnaya these days.
Why is that? Because of the snowstorm?
In part. But the bigger reason's Project Stuzha. Since it's Her Majesty's will, we have to put up with it whether we like it or not. Oh, sorry. I assumed it was common knowledge by now. Basically, the Tsaritsa is planning something big. Something even if they used all the surplus Kresnik Crystal in Snezhnaya, it still wouldn't be enough to meet demand. So, the Vetja passed a resolution requiring all factories and households to reduce their energy consumption. The policy has thus been charmingly named Project Stuzha.
Bitter cold. So, like, it's gonna be a cold winter, folks?
Pretty much. When you're broke, you scrimp and save. When it's cold, you huddle together for warmth. There's always a way to stretch things out to make ends meet. Trouble is, if you stretch someone out like an elastic band for too long, who knows if they can ever bounce back.
Can you please explain to me why the price of Kresnik Crystal has gone up by 1/3 again? Even as our purchase quota has gone down. You only come here twice a month. This won't even last us a week.
The supply and pricing of Kresnik Crystal are based on current production volumes and price data. We Fatui are only responsible for delivery and security. I'm not in a position to explain to you how the figures are calculated, but I assure you, they are as fair and reasonable as—
Oh, so our lives mean nothing to you? How can you expect anyone to survive a single night in this weather without heating?
Since you insist on making me repeat myself every single visit, I will remind you again. There is no monopoly on the trade of Kresnik Crystal.
What market? Nobody else is selling. And when they do, they charge 8 times the normal rate. It's robbery is what it is.
Which is why the Snezhnaya Veche passed a resolution to support border communities, without which you wouldn't even be able to buy Crystal from us to begin with. So if you're here just to argue, move aside and let the next person in line come forward. Everyone's feeling the cold here.
You!
All right, everyone, let's calm down for a second. A few words, if I may. We're all subjects of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and I'm sure every one of us, we all know how cold it is. And the more it snows, the harder life gets. Everyone's struggling already. Let's not make things even more
But Liaison Shishkin, there's clearly something wrong with this quota. I have a family in Marepasak who tell me they can buy at least double our crystal allotment.
Oh, believe you me, I had the same reaction when I first saw the numbers. Couldn't believe what I was reading. Still, you must understand that calculating these energy quotas is a complicated balancing act. Our top priority must be to keep the largest Kresnik's torch burning continuously. Only then, as our Fatui comrades said, they are only responsible for delivering the goods.
That's right. Our duty is to do things by the book.
Tell you what, listen. I know how anxious and upset everyone is. As a matter of fact, what we can do is open the lower combustion chamber of the Kresnik's torch to the public. I can't guarantee there'll be...
Fine. I don't see any alternative.
So, this is Project Stuja in action, huh?
You were looking for an inn, right? For your,
Oh, Paimon's not a fae. Just Paimon. She must have caught a cold or something.
I have a small place in Stratomaros. I don't stay there very often, though, so it's pretty basic. But if you're not picky, you're welcome to rest there for now. It's not much.
Are you sure? Oh.
All right, then. Hello, I'm Alosha. I'm a hunter, though...
Getting nice and toasty. Oh, wait. Paimon only introduced herself so far, didn't she?
Good to meet you. I'm Alosha. Most travelers find the Snezhnayan climate to be a shock to the system at first. But as long as you keep yourself warm, you should be fine. Still, you should keep an eye on your condition. When people are too quick to dismiss a cold, it can easily end up turning into something more serious.
Don't say that! Paimon's too young for chronic health issues.
They aren't in town right now, and they won't be back anytime soon. The train station has been closed ever since these power shortages began. I do a lot of hunting, so I spend most of my time exposed to the elements. But even the animals wouldn't survive long in a storm like this, let alone a hunter. Nothing to do but sit tight in town until the weather improves. I get that you're in a hurry, but even if the station were open, that doesn't mean there'd be any trains. We could end up stuck here for a long time, I'm afraid. What? Your own train? Wait, hold on. That train? The one that suddenly fell out of the sky and crashed?
Oh, we got lucky and found it in a cave. Oh, then our luck ran out and we had...
Pretty crazy for a random find in the mountains. Well, as long as your train's good to roll, you might get to Snezhnaya after all. I've been doing some digging recently. Turns out, the real reason for the current energy crisis in Stratomeros is that some of the supply is being seized, but to expose what's going on, I need to catch them in the act. So, I'm heading off to catch a rabbit.
Huh? Wait!
It's a figure of speech. Real rabbits couldn't pull this off. They'd prefer Shishkin. Mr. Positive Attitude, let's all get along.
Him? Really? Paimon never would have guessed.
Huh? You're coming with?
Huh. Oh. Okay then. Just give Paimon a second to get... Alright. Guess there's no point pushing myself.
Oh yeah. There's one more introduction to do. Tagarin, get in here.
Oh, a doggy. Angry doggy.
He likes to think he's above that kind of thing. He's my hunting partner, so he'll be joining us when we head out. Carrots aside, we'll need to stay completely undetected. We can't risk spooking our rabbit, but there's no First, we need to find a way into the train station and see if we can find any real freight data. Shishkin's figures can't be trusted. Then, we get Tagarin to catch a scent. What are you eating?
Oh, check it out! Good doggy! Good doggy!
A fellow dog lover, huh?
Yep. And rabbit.
Good to know. Eat up, Tagarin. We got a lot of work to do.
Called back to the Zeppeljärny Palace again? Ugh, seriously. What's the...
Wait. Nice work, Tagarin. Come on, we'll go around. This way. We'll enter from the upper floor. There we go. A freight list. Straight from the Fatui. So Shishkin won't have had the chance to doctor the figures. Looks as new as the day it was printed. I guess no one bothers reading these unless they have ulterior motives. Yeah, this is all we need. Come on, let's get out of here, then go track down the Crystal. Tugarin's a keen hunter, and catching rabbits is his specialty. Anywhere there's a stove, there'll be the scent of Crystal. That's normal. But if he picks up the scent of Crystal somewhere and there's no stove around, that's how we know something's up. This must be the rabbit's warren. Good job, boy. Sure enough, there's a tunnel. You stay here and keep watch. I'm gonna...
Thanks for looking out for us. Things are getting tougher by the day.
No need to thank me. It's my pleasure. Sure as her, let's grit our teeth until the blizzard passes.
Maybe for everyone else, Liaison Shishkin. But for you, the hard times have only just begun.
Huh? Who are you?
I just had a question for you. Why, when times are as tough as this, would someone hoard more Kresnik Crystal than they could ever use? All the crates here are from the most recent shipment, but they weren't brought here for sale. Instead, they were secretly stashed. Would you be able to shed any light on the situation, Miss?
Me? Why, I have no idea. But look at how much there is. It's quite a godsend.
This godsend was found in a cellar adjacent to your residence following a tip from Mr. Alosha. And this is only a fraction of what we found down there. We're still taking a full inventory. The official figures will be finalized shortly. I've always been grateful for your efforts to mediate between us and the townspeople of Sretomaros. But now, Mr. Shishkin, it appears you were the source of the conflict all along.
How could you do this to us?
We trusted you to have our backs. You've been lying to us this whole time?
Hey, I owe you all an apology. This isn't who I am. Please, we all know how difficult life has been since Project Stuja came into force. Energy is an increasingly... I grew up in Alatir, a small village with no train station. Deliveries of Kresnik Crystal have ceased there entirely. You know as well as I do how downright impossible it is to buy Crystal these days. The thought... I watched as energy grew scarcer by the week, all the while knowing that their lives were... Looks like I'm just not cut out to be a criminal. I'm so... I have the official Snezhnayan quotas here. Anyone who has already purchased energy, please make your way over here to correct your transactions. I'll make a batch purchase of Crystal worth 3 months' salary for you all.
You don't have to go that far.
Yeah, owning up to your mistake is enough for me. You've done plenty of good for the community in the past. I'm not looking for a handout.
Drop the act. You claim this was a one-time mistake, but the real reason there's only 1 shipment's worth of stolen crystal in your basement is that you have an accomplice.
Reporting in, sir. We've conducted a full search of the mayor's house. As expected, we found many crates full of crystal, half of which were still in their original shipping containers.
This wasn't your first time at all. You've been colluding with the mayor of Sretomaros for a long... The train station's currently out of service, but it does open for a short window every time there's an energy delivery. And every time a train pulls in, you're there on site to take inventory and oversee the workers unloading the cargo. The mayor handpicks said workers. Per his instructions, they transport the crystal by tunnel at night to the mayor's house, and he sells it out of town. But since he can't get the goods out of town by train, he had to arrange an alternative method of transportation. This meant slower sales, which gave me plenty of opportunity to catch him in the act.
Wait, the mayor's involved in...
Preposterous. What proof do you have of any of this?
Basic math. I've spent a lot of time lately counting carriages as the snow...
Counting carriages?
The energy consumed by a train depends on its total weight. And since energy is a limited resource right now, it's fair to assume that every carriage is packed full. So, if we take the energy required for the Kresnik's torch, add the sales figures you provide, the numbers never match. It's always off by 1 or 2 carriages worth. This time, you set a new record.
You mean to tell me that you sat around outside?
I'm a hunter. I have 2 options. Hunt or starve.
Well, I've heard enough. The evidence speaks for itself.
You cocky little brat! Ruining my business!
Yeah, something felt off. So I just followed my gut. Math isn't my strong suit.
Thank you for your assistance. You're a brave lad. Shishkin was quite the cunning criminal. As I'm sure you can tell, he did all of this right under our noses. And we...
A wolf in sheep's clothing. He had everyone fooled.
Even with that sob story he fed us. He was without the compelling case you put... Alosha, was it? Tell me.
We can go find some wild animals if you want. I'll fire off a couple of shots, and you'll see...
I didn't mean to cast suspicion on your identity. They hide in plain sight under false identities. They aren't a violent organization.
First I've heard of that. All I know is, people... As for me, of course, no one really cares.
I see. I will report this incident.
Don't mention it. Excuse me. I'll take a share of Kresnik Kristall, too. I need to take a detour before we head back. There's someone I have to deliver this Kristall to. Hang tight for a moment. This old lady, she...
Oh, grandson. It's so cold.
Ma'am?
Alosha?
You know me.
Now, how often?
It's okay. You just rest. I'm fine.
Oh, you... Sit down.
Please, don't get up on my...
Right under the basket by the door. Or maybe it was on the bedside cabinet. Well,
Very much, ma'am.
Good.
You don't need to save any more for me next time, all right? Fresh fruit is hard to come by at the moment. You should eat it as soon as you get it.
Oh, I don't need it.
Some kind soul must have given these to her. But she always saves the nicer things for special... I met her at the market back before her health began declining. She was a lovely old lady. Not many people have heard of Alatir. And if they have, it's usually for all the wrong reasons. Now that it's an abandoned village, it's rare to find anyone who shares fond memories of our hometown. So after we got talking and realized, I first learned of Stratomoros's energy supply problems from a passing comment in one of her letters. Then, the town's been in decline for a while now. That said, it's fine. Everyone grows old. In Snezhnaya, some people believe that in your final moments, you'll sense a familiar presence by your side. You turn to look at them, but their face is blurry. So you focus hard, trying. The Grim Reaper reaches out and takes your life. She still calls me grandson, though. So at least I'm not a blur. Come on, let's get back and see how Paimon's doing.
Paimon, we're back. Are you feeling any better?
Yep. Paimon's not cold anymore. But she's still... But Paimon's sure she'll be fine. It's probably just...
Her complexion's looking much better. Let's keep an eye on her.
Sure. But enough about that. How did it...
I'll explain. It's
Jeez, you guys got pretty busy. So, you said the train station will...
Yeah. Well, enough to survive at least. Project Stuja isn't... Don't know. The goal of Project Stuja... The thing is, we were told...
Extending it?
That's what everyone suspects. In principle, but even though opposition has been growing, he's the chair of the Snezhnaya Veche and a key figure in the voting process. He has the backing of many powerful and influential people.
How come the Fatui are picking on ordinary people even here in Snezhnaya?
I don't see it like that. Fundamentally, the Fatui will always think and act in the Tsaritsa's interests. But that doesn't mean they don't care about the plight of the common folk. The only reason Sir Tomoro still receives crystal shipments is because of a relief proposal put forward by the Rooster himself. Then there's the Fatui soldiers providing support in every corner of the nation. Even the Northland Bank provided some mora for disaster relief, and they're as conservative and indifferent as they come. It's just that the rich and powerful in their fancy palaces live in a completely different world from us. There's always going to be some conflict when those... Yeah, well, even though we all believe in Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, there are still many differences of opinion. Regular folk don't have an easy way of getting their voices heard in Snezhnaya, while the rich and powerful are... The Rokad provides the disaffected with false identities and an outlet to vent their frustrations. Of course, an organization like that, but so far, they've been doing their best to help the common folk. Like us, don't you mean?
That's because we're adventurers. It's our...
Sounds like we're going to get along. So...
I want to meet the Tsaritsa. It's complicated. I've had run-ins with many of the Harbingers along the way, and I really need to know what the Tsaritsa is up to. Her ultimate goal? What the Gnosis mean in all of this? Since I've made it this far in my journey, I have to find the truth.
Wait, so... No way. Are you who I think you are?
Sounds like you've heard of us then. We're getting more famous by the day.
I didn't realize I was in the company of giants. Honestly, we're all as curious as you are about what the Tsaritsa's planning, and why it has to involve us freezing to... But getting in the same room as her won't be easy. The common folk aren't permitted to meet her at the best of times, and right now, she's probably not even in Snezhnaya. Word is, she's heading east on a campaign to slay a monster. Yeah, so you've heard of it. A wild, unpredictable monster with the power to summon snowstorms. It also absorbs everything around it into its body. Luckily, as it grew, it became increasingly less mobile. I'm sure that Tsaritsa and her personal guard, the Druzhna, won't... Suffice to say, you won't be seeing... Fair. Once it's open, we can see about getting your train towed to the station.
Whoa!
The Fatui aren't exactly spotless in this whole mess. Plus, we helped them out. Should be easy enough to negotiate. As far as I know, all the paperwork is dealt with upon manufacture. I've never seen anyone check. Having a train makes everything much easier. We'll reach Snezhnaya. I know a good doctor in the city. I'll introduce you when we get there.
Oh, thanks so much.
Drive carefully, all right? You don't want to end up in this situation again. Also, I don't think I've seen a train like this before. Is it a new model or something? Not a fan of small talk, are you? Anyway, take this. It's an up-to-date map of the Snezhnayan rail network. All the track switching is automated. So, as long as the train's moving, you don't need to worry about collisions or... We'll leave you to examine the train's conditions yourselves.
Shouldn't be a problem. Thanks for everything.
All right then. Have a safe journey. And make sure to check everything's working before you set off.
Destination settings have been applied. Let's give this thing a final once-over and then head out.
Affirmative. Running vehicle diagnostics.
What's this?
Engine, green. Wheels, green. Frame, minor damage. Diagnostics complete. All systems nominal.
Neat! Huh. Paimon still can't get over
I've lived in Snezhnaya my whole life, and I've never heard of an interactive, talking train autopilot.
Strictly speaking, I wasn't designed purely to drive trains, though I doubt you have any interest in navigating the practically unreadable. All configurations are complete. Should you require any further assistance, please call for the Eye of Grey.
Away we go! Nope. Huh? What's going on?
Oh no.
What is this place? Traveler, are you okay? Paimon's still airborne.
Just our luck. Of all the things that could have gone wrong.
Halosha, you're Snezhnayan, right?
It's called the Shadow Realm. A place where no wind blows, no light shines, and no elemental energy flows. Even time itself doesn't exist here. I've only seen it a few times before, and this is my first time inside. It's a dangerous place. Most people who get sucked into the Shadow Realm are never, and the few who do make it back, they're never...
Huh? Then... Oh, maybe Goggles knows something. Goggles? Great!
Hold it together. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I heard a story once about the world of shadows. If it's true, there's a way... Come on, let's explore.
Look at these Fatui! It's like they've lost their minds!
Their shadows have been devoured. They're no longer amongst the living.
Ready to draw blood.
I can't channel elemental energy here, but I have a few gadgets that still work.
Yes! So close.
Wait! What's that blue thing? Is that... Goggles?
Guess we'd better find a way over.
I'll take point.
This is the last one.
What do we do next?
Play it by ear.
Hello. I am glad to
For now, at least.
Correct. We are now in time and space. We must leave this place.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Yes. It appears that I have marked the exit to the Shadow Realm for your convenience. In addition, I have prepared some equipment to aid you as you traverse the Shadow Realm, traveler. It may well be one of my core functions. Scan complete. Construction in progress. Activation code. We once peered into the past from the ruins of the... Now go. Arm yourselves with weapons of the...
Is this?
In the Shadow Realm, where humans cannot channel the elements. Let's go.
Need a refill!
When you encounter small obstacles, you can simply clamber over them. You can slide to navigate through low, narrow tunnels. Obstruction ahead. You may be able to use the explosives nearby. Shoot the explosives, detonate them, and clear them. For long-range targets, try using the scope to line up your shot. Many hostile units approaching. I suggest a new strategy.
Where's the...
We are under heavy fire. I suggest taking cover to avoid enemy attacks, then waiting for a suitable moment to counterattack. More enemies detected. Try attacking with the newly unlocked Assault. Function.
That's the advantage! Where's the...
Time to catch my breath. Reload!
Aim at the freeze mark and pull the trigger to move using the rope.
Defend the advantage! Where's the... Over.
Time to catch my breath.
Can't take much more!
Time to catch my breath.
Some supply points can restore a small amount of stamina. Press on. You should be able to use the prime ice construct left here to cover long distances.
State number 2.
I recommend using this grappling gun. Such devices were originally... If you detach the connected hook, the grappling gun will automatically fire a rope to another...
Change of tactics. Back in business.
Reload! Press the advantage! Where's the...
sprint at the prime ice launcher to reach high places with ease.
Gotta recharge! The advantage! Taking time! Where's the... Over.
Usable munitions detected. Frag crystal.
Back in business.
Try this! Defenses have been breached! Where's the...
Try this!
Frag out!
Back in business. Shift your center of gravity and slide down.
Take great care not...
How much longer is this gonna take?
The exit is right ahead. We are very close now. However...
It's like they're trying to keep us trapped here. That platform and the carriages are swarming with undead Fatui. Guess we gotta storm through.
You may find switching to assault mode makes your attacks more effective.
Nice.
Try this!
Huh? Why is everything shaking so much?
Looks like the Shadow Realm is about to sink back down into the depths.
The exit is right...
You mean this weird...
No time to think. We just gotta go for it. can't believe the Shadow Realm manifested right on the railroad tracks. Lucky we made it out.
Ah, so you have heard of the Golden City before?
Yeah, he came up a whole bunch.
Make no mistake, it was a team effort. As Alosha said, it is...
It's...
The Shadow Realm can't... Now, if you please take a moment to catch...
Oh, thanks, Goggles.
Yes, of course.
Let's get some fresh air while the Eye of Grey fixes the train.
Yeah, sure. It's so quiet here for a train station. Huh? So much for repair!
My plan was to restore the train to its original appearance per my records as quickly as possible. Now, according to my calculations, perimeterization is the most effective way for the Eye of...
Hyperborean...
see these non-sentient kitsune pouncing headfirst into the snow, scavenging for food. Hmm? You'd like to see me do that? Haha, I'm sure you would.
All geared up.
Let's begin. Crystalline Adagio. Surrender and be gentle. The snowflakes.
Animal hypostasis emulation! Absorption test! Animal test 6308!
Shadow me. Witness the snow swan's grace. Yeah.
One down! Dog eat dog!
Swirl, Mark 2! What a joke! Let's begin. Waltz of the snowflakes.
Come on, keep up!
Yeah.
Stay clear!
Good! Here, boy!
Shadow me. Witness the snow storm's grace. How tiresome.
Come on, keep up! Animal test 6308! Enhanced animal Yeah! Sayonara special!
Full top! Sakura, back!
Take a break.
Come on, keep up!
How tiresome.